Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to need some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They go again with Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Darnold coming back after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down. Taylor trying to run for this first. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Mayfield now. Blitz coming. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
180!
Chubb on the give, headed left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
180!
Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180!
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he gets this forward to the 19. And that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains. You gotta move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
6-yard line.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Here's Chubb. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The pistol snap. Darnold. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
They're going Taylor. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Dude, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUM. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's caught. It's Calvin Austin. And he arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Baker out of the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike here to Moore. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Baker throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Brought in close to the 8. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great player, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They give inside to Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing, Baker. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets him around 6 there. Monty Hooker with the tackle. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Kraft has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Laviska Shenault to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Called in by Lamb, right side. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Has him on the quick hitter. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
4th down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 from the 43. Again, it's Chubb. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's looking underneath here for Chubb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, here's Baker. Brought in right side by Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Donald. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call a pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well to the sack.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, Taylor. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Now Darnold off the play action. Now he's past the 25. It's inside the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Wilson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. There's a counter give to Chubb. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And it's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 15.
Running right with Chubb. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
180!
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.